Hello and welcome to our daily learning video for today. I'm wearing a hat, and if you'd like to wear a hat, you can go and grab one too. It's hat day today. Letter H is for hats. Do you know who else has a hat on today? Sue has a hat on. Would you like to see her? Sue, come on out here and see our friends. Sue, I like your hat. It looks like a party hat, and I like the feathers on the top. Well, Sue, you look so nice, and I think we're going to have so much fun. We need to let you sit down for a minute so we can get started. The letter of today is the letter H, and this is what letter H looks like. Can you say H? H. And if your name has an H, stand up. If your name has an H, stand up. If your name has an H, if your name has an H, if your name has an H, stand up. Well, my name has an H, and look how I decorated our letter H today. I put some happy face stickers on the letter H, but if you don't have any happy face stickers, look, you can just draw happy faces. Just make two eyes, a mouth, and a circle around it. Well, this is what the letter H looks like. And now that we know that, we're going to try to write the letter H. So the letter H to me looks kind of like a ladder. I'll show you what I mean. You make a number 1 right here. And then you move over and make another number 1. And then you just connect them just like that. See, if I kept putting more lines, it would look like a ladder. But I don't want to make a ladder. I want to make the letter H. So make a 1, 1, and a cross. 1, 1, and a cross. Okay, on the handwriting house, you're going to make the number 1 upstairs and downstairs. Move over, make another number 1, and then make a line across the middle that connects the two number 1s. 1, 1, across. 1, 1, across. You try. 1, 1, across. I'll make a few more to give you a chance to give it a try. And if you don't have any paper, remember you can skywrite. 1, 1, across. 1, 1, across. Okay. Well, there you have it. That is the uppercase letter H. And now before we write the lowercase h, I like for you to take one hop with me. Are you ready? Just one. 1 hop. Can you do that again? Just hop one time. 1 hop. Let's do it one more time. Can you hop one time? Hop. Well, that is what the little letter H looks like. It looks like one hop. I'll show you what I mean. Make a number 1 and then hop over. Let's do that again. So make a number 1, trace back up and hop over just like that. 1 hop. Now let's see what that looks like on the handwriting house. This is a teenager letter. So usually the little letters go downstairs, but the bigger teenager ones can go upstairs and sometimes even hang out in the basement. So make a number 1, and then the hop part goes downstairs. 1 hop. 1 hop. I'll make a few more, and then I'd like to check and cheer for you. So make sure you're working hard on your handwriting. 1 hop. 1 hop. One more. 1 hop. Okay, let me see how it's going. Nice job. Remember to skywrite if you don't have any paper. Good work, everybody. Thank you so much. Well, now that we know what letter H looks like and how to write it, we're going to talk about the sound that letter H makes. And letter H makes this sound. Can you try? sounds like we're breathing hard. Like when we run or when I run, that's the way I sound when I breathe. So for our game or activity that helps that sound stick, we're going to stand up. We're going to run for 20 seconds. And when you hear the bell beep, come back, and we'll listen and see how we're breathing. Okay, so here we go. Stand up, everybody. On your marks, get set, run. Run as fast as you can. Run like Lightning McQueen. Oh, you're a fast runner. Oh, keep going. Fast, fast, fast. Oh, come back. Come back, everybody. Now let's listen to how we're breathing. That was a lot of running. And so that's the sound that letter H makes. Letter H says, like when you've been running really fast and you stop to take a rest. Okay, well, now that we know what letter H sounds like, let's do some blending with letter H. So far, we've learned 2 vowels, and tomorrow we'll learn a new one. But we've already learned A, and we've already learned E. So we're going to put the letter H with each of these. Okay, now let's see if we can blend these sounds together. Do you remember what letter A sounds like? A says, at. What does letter A sound like? At. Letter A says, ah, like when you're sneezing. Okay, so let's put these sounds together. H says, ah, ha, 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 like hat. Okay, now let's do the next one. Do you remember what E says, Sunny? What does E say? What'd you say? Remember when I was wearing my little granny glasses? E says All right, so let's blend these together. You ready? He, he, he. Like hello, you did it. Hey. Give yourself a pat on the back for doing a great job blending. You're on your way to reading. That's the first step. Well, now it's time for some math. And today we're learning a brand new number. So today's number is the number 8. Now it's pretty tempting to just make 2 circles, one on top of the other, because number 8 looks like a snowman. But today I'm going to show you the right way to make a number 8. So to make an 8, you just make a letter S, and then you just close up the 2 circles like that. I used a different color so you could see, but I'll do it again. So make a letter S, and then close it up, close it up. You just close the 2 circles. Let's see what that looks like on the handwriting house. So we're going to make that uppercase letter S. And then we're just going to close it up right here on this side and close it up on this side. So S, and then close it up, make an S, and then close it up, You try. S, and then close it up, One more. There's the S, and then close it up, Well, great work on our number for today. We'll keep working all week on that. And now it's time to introduce our color for the week, which is the color brown. And I'm going to teach you how to spell brown. There is a color we all know. Can you guess what it is? B-R-O-W-N, B-R-O-W-N, B-R-O-W-N. That's how you spell brown. So look very carefully. That is the color brown. And I have something that is brown. This is my friend Penny Pentagon, our shape for this week. I am Penny Pentagon, 5 sides in all. My shape is on a soccer ball. Let's count Penny's sides. She has 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Penny has 5 corners. A corner is where 2 sides meet. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a pentagon, and we'll be working on pentagons all this week. But right now I have something else to do, and it has to do with shapes. This is a shape hunt. We're going to be looking for these shapes on the hat, and we'll color them and we'll decorate our hat in the process. So first we're going to be looking for this shape. What shape is this? This is a triangle, and we're going to color all the triangles red. So point on your screen or get a grown up to go to the link below so you can get a copy of this worksheet and do it along with me. Can you see the triangles? There's one. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good work. Well, we're going to fill out this bar graph at the bottom. And the way this works is we need to color in 1 space for each triangle that we found. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the next shape that we're going to be looking for? That is a square right here. This is a square, and we're going to color all the squares orange. Can you point to the squares? 1, 2. Good work. Let's color in 2 spaces. 1, 2. What shape are we going to look for next? Right here. What is this? That's a circle, a circle. Let's find all the circles. 1, 2, 3. Now let's color in 1 space for each circle. 1, 2, 3. Okay, finally, what shape is last? What are we going to look for? This is a star. Can you point to all the stars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good work. Let's color in 6 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well, now I want to answer some questions about this bar graph. Can you tell me which shape did I use the most when I was decorating my hat? Very good. I used the star the most. There were 6 stars. Which shape did I use the least or fewest? The square. I only used 2 squares. How many circles did I use? I used 3 circles. And how many triangles did I use? 5. Oh, you did a great job decorating that hat. Well, I think it's time for us to decorate another hat for art today. So let's head over to the art table. Well, here we are at the art table, and I have this hat printable, which you can get as well. There'll be a link below, but you could also just draw a simple hat. And the first thing I'm going to do is color my hat. I'm choosing brown because brown is our color for today. And I want mine to be a straw hat, and that's brown. But you can color yours any way you'd like. Okay. The next thing you can do is cut out your hat, and you can decorate it any way you'd like. Now, I have one that I've already been working on. So as you can see, I just put some feathers and sequins on mine. And since I want to wear it, I added a little headband and just stapled, or you could tape that on. And there you have it. For art today, we made a little hat. I'll come around now and try it on so you can see what it really looks like. Okay, so I'm going to take my hat that I was wearing off and try on my new hat that I made. Oh, it looks really good. And I had one other tip for you. Just to make the paper a little sturdier, I added just a little piece of a harder paper, just like a more sturdy cardstock paper on the back. So that made it just a little bit more sturdy so that the paper didn't just flop over. Okay, I think I'll give my hat to Sue when she comes at the end to say goodbye. But right now I want us to do some science together. We are going to be making a party hat volcano. So first let me get a party hat, and I'm going to just take the little elastics out because I really don't need that part. The next thing I'm going to do is just cut a bigger hole in the top. Whoops. I think that should work. Now I'm going to take a jar, and the jar just needs to be smaller than the party hat so it can fit up on there like that. And then I'm going to take some tape, and I want to make sure that my party hat volcano doesn't come up whenever the volcano lava starts bubbling up. So I'm going to just add some tape onto the sides just to make that party hat stay. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is add some baking soda in here. And since I probably should have done that before I taped my party hat on, I'm going to do that now. So let me take that off for just a moment and put in the baking soda first. So this is baking soda, and I'm just going to take a nice big scoop and put it right inside the jar. I think I'll take another scoop because I want this to be a really big volcano. So here we go. That should do it. Okay, so now let's put that party hat back on. Okay, I'll tape it back down. Now we're ready. So the next thing I'm going to do is put some vinegar in a separate cup. And this is vinegar. By putting it in a separate cup, I can just be a little bit faster when I start to pour it. Okay, so I put my paper hat volcano in a little bucket just to catch all the messes. Now let's take a look and see what happens when we pour in the vinegar. Whoa, that was pretty cool. Wow, what a reaction. So that was a party hat volcano. That was pretty fun, huh? Well, now I want to read a story to you for story time. And this story is called Old Hat, New Hat by Stan and Jan Berenstain. One moment, let me make it play. Okay, here we go. Old hat, new hat. Old hat. New hat. Come on in and buy a hat. New hat, new hat. New hat, new hat. Too big. Too small. Too flat. Too tall. Too loose. Too tight. Too heavy. Too light. Too red, too dotty. Too blue, too spotty. Too fancy. Too frilly. Too shiny. Too silly. Too beady, too bumpy, too leafy, too lumpy. Too twisty, too twirly, too wrinkly, too curly. Too holy, too patchy. Too feathery, too scratchy. Too crooked, too straight. Too pointed. Wait. Just right. Just right. Just right. Just right. Just right. Just right. New hat. Old hat. The end. So he decided his old hat was just fine, didn't he? Well, Sue, we have a new hat for you that we made in art today. So take a look at that. I think it looks good on you, Sue. And I hope you've had fun on Hat Day. I'll see you next time, okay? Goodbye.